Hi! Today I wanted to talk about why you should classify your spend data. Now you may be thinking about it, or it might be something that you think is a complete waste of time. We'll go over some reasons why it's really beneficial and what you could get out of it. So first of all, the main reason that you should be classifying your data is to get a true picture of your spend. If you're only using your GL codes, I can guarantee that they are going to be very wrong. Based on years of experience of working with GL codes, they're used by people who don't necessarily understand what the item is that they're putting it in, and so they'll just put it against a random code. So it's really important, if you really want to know what's going on, to classify your data, and I can pretty much promise every single person who has their data classified finds at least one surprise in there. Also, I think from my personal experience within companies, if a department has run out of budget, then they'll sneak it into someone else's budget. So for example, sales and marketing might kind of swap things around a bit. So again, you're not really getting a true picture of what's going on, and actually what you might need for specific areas of the business. And things might be hidden. You know, someone might have tried to potentially mislead you in some way. You know, it happens, unfortunately. So it's a good way to get clarity if you're using an external party, because then nobody has a vested interest in what's in the data. They're just classifying it. And then once you've done that, and this can take weeks and weeks and weeks, you'll get back your shiny new data set with all this information, and then most people will say, okay, what do I do with this now? The first thing you can do is actually look at what you're really spending your money on and find out that you could be negotiating better rates with your suppliers because you're spending a lot more than you thought you were. So great. And then also maybe you need to review your processes because there's some things that have been flagged up. Ultimately, everything that you gain from the insights that the data will give you will ultimately save you money. And that's no bad thing for anybody. So although you may have an upfront cost in terms of the classification of the data, the percentage of that in term versus what you could save is pretty massive, and it's definitely something you should consider. If you want to know any more about it or see some examples, why not get in touch? It's Susan at theclassificationguru.com. Thanks.